My name is Sina. I'll be your teacher for the next semester. And as soon as you come in here, you will see three menus. On the right side, you'll see what we call the sidebar. And on the sidebar, we'll have a to-do list, coming deadlines, recent feedbacks, and new announcements. And they're going to be useful. As soon as you come in here, you can check things like when is an assignment due and what have you. On the left side, you'll see what we call the global navigation menu. Under the global navigation menu, we have your account. So here, hopefully, you'll put your own picture. And then below that, you have what we call the dashboard. This is one way you can choose which course you're in. So as soon as you click it, you'll see all the courses that you're signed in for. I'm signed in for this course, so I click it, and I'm in my course. There's another way of choosing courses, and that's just by clicking courses. And as soon as you click courses, then you can also see all your courses. So I can also enter my sandbox here. And then below that, we have the calendar. The calendar will tell you things like when an assignment is due, when an assignment is given, what's the duration of the assignments, and things like that. As soon as you click it, you'll see a menu with dates. This is July 2020, so you can see all the dates here, and you know what courses you're in, what have you. Next, we have the inbox, and this is how you're going to get a hold of me. You're going to go to your course, choose the course, and then you have either your inbox or you have your sent messages, or your unread messages, and here you want to choose compose a new message. As soon as you click it, you can start typing in, and there you can start communicating with me. Below that, we have commons. In the commons, you can check things like your textbook. You can check things like other people's assignments and things like that. Then we have a helpline. This helpline enables you to see all the places that you can call to find help on Canvas. They're there 24 hours a day, so it should be fairly useful. Next, once you chose your course, we're going to have your course navigation menu here. Under course navigation menu, there's only a few things that are open. You have syllabus, modules, discussion, assignments, and grades. And those 5 things are the most important things in Canvas. I would say the most important of all is what we call modules. As soon as you click on the modules, you see our course content here. So a module is like a folder where all your information here for week 1 is here. And on week 1, we're going to have 2 parts. The first part is orientation. And so I'm going to go over the orientation fairly quickly. And then we're going to have introduction to astronomy. And here is where we start doing real astronomy. So let's start looking at the course orientation. You have a welcome page here. And the way it works, Canvas in general, is that it's sequential. And so you can go directly to welcome page. And down here on the right side, there is next. And after the first page, there'll be a previous page. So I can go back and forth with the previous page, or I can go to the next page. You never have to get out of the these modules. You always will look at your videos and your information right in your modules. So this is a page in the module. This is your objective page. These are the things you're going to learn in the first week. So in the first week, you're going to get to know your professor. You're going to get to look at your syllabus. You're going to get familiar with the Canvas environment. You're going to get familiar with the online course layout and finding ways to communicate with me and finding resources at Southwestern College. As soon as we click next, we're going to be able to see Meet Your Professor. So you can read this, and then we can go to Next is your syllabus. Under syllabus, you can read all the information on the syllabus. I have quite a few things for you, like how to contact me, like the hours and how you can reach me on Zoom, the course location, telephone numbers at school, course description, course objectives, things that you need to learn by the end of the semester. There is the student learning outcomes, which explain what we need to learn in general term. Then we have your prerequisites and required materials for the class. Your book is free. It's called OpenStax Astronomy, and you can just type OpenStax and you can download a version. You can also check it online. You can go to iBooks, and they're all free. Here is attendance and participation, and then there is communication, how we can contact each other and when. There is our weekly schedule. Then we get to the assignments, what kind of assignments you're going to have. And there's going to be 4 quizzes and 4 tests given to you. Grading is based on this set here, where we have exams, we have quizzes, we have homeworks, and we have weekly discussions. And that makes up 100% of your grade. And this is your late work. What happens if you don't get a chance to do it? Most of the time I'm going to be fairly understanding. Then academic integrity, because online, you know, on your exams you can use Google and things like that, but hopefully you'll stay away from Google, because you're not going to learn anything if you use Google. And then we have the diversity statement and how to conduct yourself respectfully online. This is net etiquette. So this net etiquette, and you learn how to participate in our Zoom classes. And then the student support services at Southwestern College. This section here deals with students with disability, what you need to do to contact them, and make sure that you send your paperwork to me the first 2 weeks of class. There's an emergency plan here. There's a course map. There's a course calendar and learning objectives. And so the dates are going to be here, like week 1, what are we going to do? Week 2, what are we going to do? When is your first homework due? When is the time to take a quiz? So all that is explained here. And you can just minimize this syllabus and you can go to the next page. So as you can see, you don't even have to get out of the modules to navigate. Now, here's information about how to get ready for online training, for online learning. And so there's quite a few items there. You can check them all out for honing your skills for online learning. Next, I have introduction for new students on campus. Then we have Canvas profile and settings. So this is how you set up your picture as an example here in your account. And settings are going to be very important. So please read and watch. Next we have an introductory video of how to get on Zoom. We're going to have meetings on Zoom once a week. Then this is your Canvas course tour. So you're watching that video here. Next, we have information for student support resources and help. So how can you get help at Southwestern College? What numbers you need for Canvas help? What numbers you need for emergency help, and so on. Then we have introduction to discussions. And you can see how you can go into discussions here and start posting stuff in discussions board. Next, we have your first assignment, which is actually putting a post in the assignments. And it tells you all about how many words they need to be, and briefly introducing yourself is the first thing you need to do. And then once you do that, you need to have 2 responses in the first week to other people's posts. And then this is a recap of the first week, and then we enter the second week. And the second week is the beginning of astronomy. So these are the objectives for learning. And we're going to use OpenStack Astronomy book. Here I have a lot of information like the nature of astronomy, pictures here for you, video on nature of astronomy itself. And you have nature of science. I have a nice video here from Neil deGrasse. It's only 4 minutes long, but this may be the most important video you watch in your schooling if you're a science major. Next we have the laws of nature, and this is Freeman Dyson. He's going to explain the laws of nature to you. He's one of the greatest scientists still alive. Next we have the scientific notation in astronomy. This is something that you need to learn to express large numbers and very small numbers in a different way that we're normally used to, like big numbers in astronomy like a billion, trillion, quadrillion can be expressed in powers of 10. Next we have distances and light travel time. Like what is light year? Which is a distance, it's not really a time. And so that explains everything to you, and there's a nice video here to watch regarding light time. Next we have the structure of the universe from the very small to the very largest. You need to click here. In this case, this video belongs to Independent newspaper. Independent is a newspaper that is published in England. And so they don't allow us to embed it here, but you can watch it online on YouTube. Then we have a recap of this week and what we're going to be doing the following week. Now, there's other stuff here. There's stuff called grades. You can check the grades out. You can check announcements or homepage. But quizzes and discussions and everything else you can pretty much get to by module. So module is the most important button in the course navigation menu, in my opinion. I mean, you can always get to syllabus, but you can also get to the syllabus from course navigation modules. So they're all here. There's syllabus here for you, so you don't need to even get out of the modules. You can just stay in your modules and do all your navigation there. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I really enjoy students. I love to have you in my Zoom room. I love you to send me some information about yourself on the discussions board. I want to know all of you, and I want to see all of you on Zoom. So have a wonderful week. Enjoy yourself. Astronomy is something that you really need to enjoy. It's not something that is a chore. It's about the entire universe. Everything that you can imagine pretty much is a part of astronomy, except for things like politics and sociology, maybe geology, but even geology is really a part of astronomy. So have a wonderful week and be looking forward to seeing you all